Everyone, a wonderful family and friends out there. It's always good to be here with you guys, man. So, that is something that uh, I want to share here with you guys. Something that I feel like we need to improve as a country. We need to improve as a people. And what is that? Let's get it. You know, there are some players. When a new player is coming to Ghana, or a player trying to switch nationality to play for Ghana, sometimes the way we are so excited talking about it, but the moment the player done that and into Ghana, play for Ghana for some few matches, it is like we begin to develop some hatred or some kind of way that don't want to feed that love to the player, like maybe when the player is out. I don't know if you notice this because there are so many players. I think when you look at Europe here, there are some players that are not really getting playing time on their club side. They are not in a good time, but sometimes the country also look up to this player, try to support them. Why? Because sometimes when the player are on good time and the player have to leave the club and leave so many things and come to represent the country, I think when it is a time that the player is like having difficulties for club side, not getting playing time, we shouldn't guess avoid these players, not talking about them, not calling them to the national team. You see, I could be wrong here and I stand to be corrected. There are some players they are not really good in when it comes to club football. So due to that, they are not getting playing time. But when it comes to national team, like when you give them call up, you will see that they will perform very well. So even putting that aside, something that I always feel, when Ghana was casing a player like Tariq Foshu, if I get the name right, um, casing this guy, and finally the guy play for Ghana. If you check in the English Premier League, since the team qualify come for Brentford qualify from the English Premier League, the guy didn't get playing. He didn't even play. I don't even know whether it is me that didn't get it, but he didn't even kick ball there. So it is a time for Ghana to consider some time to also look at these players as well. The time we need them, they was there for us. So if it is a time they are finding difficulty to break through on their club side, we need to give some set of players like those players chance one or two matches so that they can able to establish themselves. We shouldn't always waiting for players to struggle. That is why when it comes to Mohamed Salisu and a lot of players, we are finding difficult to get those players. And that is the truth. Ghanaian, we are so amazing people, but one thing that we are lacking is we want people to say the truth, but when the people come out to say the truth and we begin to feel like we are hating them or something like that, and that is not good. That is the truth, guys. I'm just being honest here. I may be wrong or some things, but I feel like when you are passionate about something, you always want to try your best possible and to put it how it is. So Kwesi appear as well. Way back, we follow this guy, and a lot of people talk about him, and we got this guy to play for Ghana, and he doesn't get playing time, or maybe where he's playing. The end of the day, we stop calling the guy. So when all those things happening, sometimes the players that are playing upside or maybe born in Europe, if you are trying to get some of these players, basically they will say, well, you called this player before and what happened? See where this player career and all that. So sometimes we should as a nation, because when you check out the Europe, like some few players like let's say Christian Benteke, check. Christian Benteke play for Crystal Palace. But how many times he play on Crystal Palace? But anytime Belgium call their national team, Christian Benteke is always there. And there is a lot of players out there that I can give names. There's a lot of players. You come here in Spain, you go to Germany, England, everywhere. France, you see some players. Giroud was having some tough time for some years ago. but France always call him till Giroud pick form, and now Giroud won the Scudetto, or how they call it in Italy. So you see, so Ghana, we shouldn't always waiting to see player rise up on like maybe some big club doing well, and we are now casing talking about him here and there, today, tomorrow. Sometimes we should give chances to players that also give us chance. Someone will say playing to Ghana is giving chance. Yes, because let's say for me being here, example, if I'm a player and I decide say I'm not going to play for Ghana, no one will force me. And if I wake up today going to Ghana, no one will stop me not to go to Ghana or not to come to Ghana. So it is the same thing as the players. So my Ghanaian people, we are lovely, and we are lovely, humble, cool people. But those things, it is not good for us. Sometimes there are some players, they like that is what I get feel, and I say I need to come out and address it. You see, this player, what is the full name of this player? Um, Name is Patrick. Patrick Atimasi or something like that. He was playing for those days, like for some years ago. He played in Astana. He played in Astana. From Astana, come to Spain here, play for Deportivo Alaves a little bit. I think now it's somewhere Israel or something like that. Very, very good striker. I'm telling you, very, very good striker. But all these players, we are not talking about them. The way, guys, the way we are talking about Tarek Lamte, not to say something for these guys to go back. I love my content. I always want to see a lot of things improve. But something that we are not doing right, that is why I'm here sitting down talking about it. These players like Tarek Lamte, Adin Katia, Nyaki William, Nico William, and every day there is a video about these guys. There is a video about this guy. But wait, the moment this guy switch nationality, play for Ghana 1-2, you will not see people talk about them again. So sometimes we should learn those things. When players are on their tough time, at least continue to also support them. Give them some call up, even if there is some friendly matches. Give them some call up. Give them the chance to redeem themselves again. But we shouldn't always waiting when the players struggle to get some point and realize that, oh, now is making name. A lot of people are talking about Southampton defender, and even including myself. We are all talking about Mohamed Salisu. Do you think that if Mohamed Salisu is still playing Valladolid, that they are in the second division now, they qualify from first division? Do you think that Ghana we will be talking about this player like this? But because he's playing for English Premier League, not just about Southampton, but because he's playing for English Premier League, and a lot of countries, a lot of people are so interested to watch the English Premier League. That is why a lot of Ghanaians, we are talking about him. But as I said, if this guy flop now or even start playing for Ghana, we will be talking about him now. So we should learn about those things. We should learn to encourage our players, learn to give the players a chance. Can't you see Europe? Not get some players they are too patient than our players. Not to disrespect some Europe players, but no, there are some players play Europe here, maybe England, Spain, Germany, France, Poland, anywhere. Sometimes the way they talk about the player, the way they give the player chance in the national team, it also add value to the player career and the player CV to get chance for club side. So if you want our players to do better, our players to do well, country Ghana, we should learn how to give some of the players chance, and we should learn how to have patience with some players. Not that we just call player 1 week, one tournament, or even one match, and the player doesn't perform, and we begin to um, like say so many things against the player. Why can't you learn how to encourage the players sometimes when they fail? So if you really want to have a great player in Ghana can able to even win the Ballon d'Or, we have to support our own. Putting this putting this national jersey, it is not easy. Sometimes it is like a police uniform, it is like the military uniform. The moment you put the jersey, the players, there is some heavy load, there is some kind of uh, spirit in the jersey. So when some of the players are not strong enough, their first game, it is not easy. So guys, today's video is about Ghana. That is why you see me putting Ghana GC here. We need to learn how to support players when they are in their tough time. We shouldn't always waiting when the players are doing well and we'll be now talking here. Like I always say, the moment you see some of my people Ghanaians talking about someone, or maybe someone is trending on the media and they are talking about, not just about, they are talking about the person, that they love the person personally, but they want to also follow that person in trend. We should stop that thing. We should always be ready as a country, as a people, to support people that also give back to the country. There are so many things that sometimes when I sit down like this, it is very painful. Many players, Quincy Owusu some years ago, with like some little big mistake, we don't call them again. Kevin Prince Boateng, we don't call them. Sami Kufuor, 2006 World Cup, the little bit mistake, we drop him. When you do so, you kill the player. So, man, that is what I have for you guys, man. If you see that sometime, man, it gets a little bit motion. It is how it is. Sometimes I feel as a country, as a Ghana, as a people, we can do better. What do you think, guys? One love. Peace.